Okay, so we're here with Olympic silver medalist Keri-Anne Payne, where we're counting down to the London Olympics. Kerry, are you already excited about 2012 Games?
Yeah, very excited. I mean, obviously it's still 2 years to go until then, so there's still a lot more things to do, but it's exciting that it is coming to London, and hopefully everybody will start getting involved a little bit more, and it'll just be an amazing 2 weeks.
Is it nice to see people already getting excited? I mean, as you said, we're still 2 years away, really, but everyone seems really up for it.
Yeah, I've seen so many people smiling and walking around and excited, and looking at different things, especially when Wentlock came out, the Olympic mascot. Everybody was going crazy to have a picture with him. So it's really good that people are interested and they're excited about what's happening sort of in the next couple of years. So hopefully, like I said, more and more people start getting involved, and we can make it a very British affair.
And also you had great success in Beijing, and you were competing in the 10K open water, which back then was a relatively new event.
Yeah.
But now, you've had a couple of years more experience, won the World Championships last year. Does that make you one of the favourites heading into London, do you think?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't have a brilliant World Championships, just got back from Canada, and hopefully now that will take a little bit of pressure off me, because it wasn't brilliant, but this is the year for us to make the mistakes, which we did, so I'm very excited to get back into the pool and correct the mistakes that I made this year. But yeah, I'm always going to have that pressure behind me for the rest of, well, maybe not for the rest of my life, but for the rest of my swimming career. There will always be that pressure of being an Olympic silver medalist. So yeah, it will be nerve-wracking and stuff, but it's just something I'm going to have to deal with myself between now and London.
And just for people that don't really know much about the 10K swimming event, can you just sort of explain what it involves?
Yeah, well, it's open water swimming, so it's outdoor events. We'll be swimming in the serpentine, which is exciting because it's such an iconic event. And basically we swim 10 kilometres, which is, for me, it takes roughly 2 hours to swim that, so it's marathon swimming as they call it. So it's, it's pretty hardcore, not anything goes at all, there are rules you need to stick to, but it's not quite as easy as swimming in the pool and getting on with that kind of stuff. There is a lot more stuff involved in open water swimming, heavy elements and things as well involved, in the swans and the geese that we're going to be involved in as well, but it's basically just a lot of swimming.
I spoke to a couple of athletes that have actually done the 10K before, and they said there's elbows flying at the start of the race. Is that something you have to be quite wary with?
Not wary. I mean, obviously there's going to be bumps and scrapes every now and then. You've got 30 girls all trying to get to the same point, which is never going to be easy, and handbags always come out. But we do have referees watching us, and it's the same rules as football, so 2 yellow cards and a red card and you're out. And and they really are very good at judging those things and making sure that people aren't doing things that they shouldn't do. So it's very much be treated the way you'd like to be treated, is the sort of the unwritten rule of open water swimming. But I'm not going to lie, I've had my fair few black eyes and hits to the nose and to the elbows and stuff, but it's just part and parcel of being an open water swimmer.
As you said, it's classed as sort of the marathon event of swimming. Much like the marathon, do you think you're going to get that massive support in London, and especially in Hyde Park? As you said, the Serpentine, it's a free park so everyone can come down and watch you. I imagine it's going to be one of the sort of standout events of the Olympics, really.
I really hope so. I mean, open water swimming for me the last 2 years has just grown so much, not just in the sport itself, but in the public interest. A couple of years ago I used to be saying, oh, I'm doing open water, and they're like, oh, what's open water? And now when I say that, they talk about what you're doing, and I'm like, oh, I'm open, they're like, oh, that open water event from Beijing, and people remember a few more bits and pieces. So for me that's so exciting that there's so many more people interested in it, and hopefully that's only going to grow over the next couple of years. So yeah, I think it would be looked well upon that it is going to be a free event, that a lot more people will come down and give it a watch.
And what does it mean to you personally to be able to compete in a home Olympics, something that not many athletes really get the chance to do?
It's amazing. I've been to Beijing and that was just fantastic, but for me to compete at Olympic Games in my home country is just going to be, it can't get any better than that, basically. I'm so excited, and so excited for all the support that we're going to get and all the different things that we're going to get from people, and just the general excitement that's going to create, and hopefully not just that London is obviously going to be 2012, but that'll be a legacy that will keep going on and on and on after that, and people will hopefully use the Olympics as that first stepping stone to carrying on using the British athletes as people that want to support the nation and things like that. Sorry, that doesn't really make much sense.
As you said, I mean, it is a relatively new event, so do you think maybe by the time 2012 comes along, if people see you doing well, it'll inspire like a whole new generation of young kids to take up the open water swim?
I really hope so, and like I said, I've noticed that a lot more people are doing open water water events and realising that there are some amazing locations that you can swim in Britain, and again, things hopefully will only get bigger and better with open water swimming.